The World Cup is officially expanding to 48 teams, and honestly, it's about to be absolute chaos. Think about it. The biggest tournament on Earth just added 16 more countries overnight. If you think that sounds like a logistical nightmare, you're entirely right. Some people love the drama of more underdogs, while others think it ruins the prestige completely. But here is the real question. How do you actually organize a tournament with that many teams without it lasting until next Christmas? In the next 3 minutes, we are breaking down exactly how this massive new system works and why FIFA's original plan almost broke the internet. Let's start with the big why. Why change a system that wasn't broken? Money is the obvious answer, sure, but FIFA calls it global expansion. In theory, more teams means more fans, more TV deals, and more core memories for countries that have never sniffed a World Cup before. In practice, it means the traditional perfect 32-team format we all grew up with is officially dead. This sounds simple. It isn't. To understand the fix, you have to look at the math problem FIFA stumbled into. Originally, they wanted 16 groups of 3 teams each. It seemed perfect on paper. The top 2 teams from each group would advance. But here's where it gets interesting. With 3-team groups, the final group match would only involve 2 teams, while the third team just sits in their hotel room, watching on TV. You don't need a degree in game theory to see the flaw here. The 2 playing teams could literally just pass the ball around for 90 minutes to manufacture a mutually beneficial scoreline and knock the third team out. FIFA realized this about 5 minutes before everyone else did, and panicked. So, they pivoted to a format that is genuinely wild. We are now getting 12 groups of 4 teams. That is 48 total matches just in the group stage alone. You know the type of football fan who complains there is too much matches on television? Yeah, they are going to lose their minds. Every single giant of world football will be there, alongside a massive wave of newcomers who suddenly have a golden ticket to the party. Personally, I think more football is always a win, but your couch might disagree by week 3. Now let's talk about the math of surviving this phase, because it gets weird. The top 2 teams from all 12 groups automatically move on. That's 24 teams. But wait, we need 32 for the next round. Where do the other 8 come from? Welcome to the ultimate safety net. The 8 best third-place finishers also advance. This means you could literally lose 2 games, win 1, and somehow still be alive in the World Cup. It is chaotic, it is messy, and it's going to make the final day of the group stage look like stock traders screaming on a trading floor. Once the dust settles, we enter the brand new round of 32. This replaces the old round of 16. It is a straight single elimination knockout bracket. Win and you survive, lose and you are on the next flight home. Because of this extra round, the teams that make it to the finals will now have to play 8 total matches instead of 7. That doesn't sound like much until you remember these players have already logged about 60 games for their club teams, and their legs are essentially made of jelly at this point. So, can a 48-team tournament actually work? We started this by wondering how FIFA could possibly pull off this massive expansion without causing total logistical collapse. By pivoting to 12 groups of 4 and adding an entirely new knockout round, they've managed to create the biggest, highest-stakes reality TV show on the planet. The World Cup is no longer an exclusive VIP club. It's a global festival where almost anyone can crash the party. Will this expansion create the most dramatic tournament in sports history? Or will it just dilute the quality of the beautiful game? Drop your prediction in the comments below and make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss our breakdown when the chaos finally kicks off.